Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new to my channel. I'm Shelly and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And in today's video, I actually have a little bit of a thrift with me footage. So I'm going to take you to that first, and then we'll be back for the haul. But if you want to check out any of my stores or follow me on Instagram, it is all under Shelby Posh. And I will also have those linked down in the description box below. And if you are interested in reseller content, I post a lot of Goodwill bins hauls, ship with me's, and some tips and tricks as well. So make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell notification to be notified whenever I post a new video, which is twice a week. And let's go ahead and get into the thrift with me footage, and then we're going to come back for the haul.
If you are a reseller, you probably know of this little robe from Show Me Your Moo Moo. It was in a FabFitFun box, so it is definitely not an item to pick up from that brand. There's a million on Poshmark, so if you see that, leave it behind. There's also a Spiritual Gangster one. It's like black and white floral, and there is a million of those on Poshmark as well because that is also from a FabFitFun. And that was a extremely old Old Navy tag. I did find this, which is the brand Kuhl, Kuhl, and I have picked that brand up a decent amount. I did put this in my cart initially, but when I was going through my cart, I did end up putting it back because there was some wear to it, and just with it being like a decently heavy item, since it was a kind of bigger jacket, I did decide to leave it behind with the flaws. So yeah, I left that behind, but we're just going to keep going through. And I think this is a good like representation of the bins because there is a lot of stuff in here. And you do have to really dig to find some of the good pieces. So you will actually see me find a couple pieces while I am thrifting in this video. So that's kind of fun to see some finds. But yeah, you can kind of see some of the brands I'm seeing. And I do spot this next piece, which is a bra, and this is a brand I have picked up a few times, so I was excited to see it again because it's been a while. And the brand is K Deer. I think they're mostly known for like their leggings, but it is an activewear kind of yoga brand, and so I did put that in my cart, and I did end up grabbing that. So I will show you that later in the haul, but we're gonna keep going. So lots of brands that just don't really have a higher like retail price. So when it comes to resale, it's definitely not going to have a high resale either. So you do have to be picky. Even though it is, a pay by the pound location, I do try to be picky and just pick up pieces that are sought after or brands that I really like selling and things that people are kind of searching for. But I think this is a nice kind of representation of that. I did see this really nice like J. Crew jacket. It did seem to be vintage and it was wool, but it did have some tear in the lining, so I decided to leave that behind. I did see that matching swimsuit, but the brand wasn't anything, so I left that. I thought this was a cute piece from Hollister, but it was like a plaid kind of dress, but I don't know, that brand just doesn't really move, so I did leave it. I did see this pair of Prana like sweatpants, but they were very, very pilled, so I did decide to leave that behind. Here's the brand I do like picking up, and if this was in better condition, I actually probably would have picked it up. The brand is Packed, and it is a organic cotton company, and I do really like selling it. I like wearing it as well. But I did leave that behind because it was super worn. But like I said, if it was in better condition, I probably actually would have grabbed that. This is the brand Royal Robins, which I've actually never picked up, but I do see it quite a bit. Whenever I look up comps, they seem kind of low, so I do always leave it behind. But let me know if you have any luck with that brand, or if like certain pieces do well for you. So I will definitely maybe try that out one time. So yeah, but just showing you a few more items that I'm finding and seeing. And I did see this smart wool sock, and I did not see the mate, so I did leave that behind. But if I had found both, honestly, I maybe would have looked up comps to see how much smart wool socks were selling for, or maybe grabbed it for family or something. Some Wild Fable, which is just a Target brand, so I usually pass on that unless it's a nice piece that is like new with tags that I can get for cheap. Here's some Liz Claiborne, which I passed on that as well. This I was very excited to find. You will see this in the haul, but the brand is Public Rec, so definitely keep an eye out for that brand. It has done pretty well for me, so I was excited to find those and grab those and put them in my cart. Next, I do see a pair of Prana shorts, but they were just a really old style and not in the best condition, so I did decide to pass on those. But if they were in a little bit better condition or a little bit newer, I probably would have grabbed them.
We are back for the haul, so I ended up getting 25 pounds, which I'm really happy with. If you've been watching, I have not been finding a ton of stuff at the Goodwill outlet, so I'm very happy with what I found, and I found some decent things, and I actually found like a good amount of stuff this time. So yeah, 25 pounds, no shoes. Actually, when I was there, they didn't do any shoe rotations, which was kind of weird. And also the past rotation that I had not been there for didn't have any shoes in it either, because I did look through the a little bit older bins and there was no shoes in there either. So yeah, no shoes. And then really quick, I'll show you a couple things that will be kept. First, I think my husband's going to keep these. They're just a pair of Lululemon men's shorts, so I think he's going to keep those. And then I also grabbed this Mountain Hardwear jacket, and this I think my brother's going to keep actually. So I grabbed that for him. And then one last jacket is this puffer jacket. And this is actually just Amazon Essentials. And it was new with tag. I already washed it though. I think my mother-in-law is going to keep this. So yes, I do like to thrift for family members and stuff when I'm out thrifting, especially at the bins. If I know someone's like looking for something, I'll just like snap a pic and be like, do you want this? So yeah, I really like doing that. But now we're going to get into stuff that I'm selling, and this first item is this sweater, and it is a turtleneck, and it's this really pretty like lilac kind of purple. This is Madewell, it's a size medium, and I just thought this was a good sweater with the color for like spring, places that are maybe still a little bit chillier in the spring. So I grabbed that. It does have a little bit of pilling on it. I did sweater shave some of it off, but there's still a little bit left. But I'm just going to list it as is. I think I'll list it a little lower. And then our next piece, this I grabbed. I think I'm going to take this to Buffalo Exchange next time I go. It's just H&M, and it's an extra small, but it's just really fun green little like button-up blouse. I don't know, I thought it was kind of fun and maybe a piece that they would take, so I did grab that. And then next piece is a one-piece ribbed little like onesie kind of jumpsuit thing, and this is Free People Movement. It's kind of probably gonna be a little hard to see, it's a little bit faded, but it's Free People Movement, and I think it's an extra small. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, it is kind of faded, it's kind of hard to see it, but I'm pretty certain it says extra small. And this does have a little bit of wear on it. This I didn't notice in the bins. It has like a little cut out of one of the straps, and did have a little bit of pilling on it, which the pilling came out fine, but I washed this with some other items and they had some Velcro on them, and it stuck to this fabric. And so now there's just like there's this spot and another spot of just like a little square like fuzz, and I did try to get it out with a sweater shaver and it wasn't coming out, so I'm not sure. I might put this, I want to do a show soon, which I don't know, I don't do shows super often, but I have a few things that I wanted to try to sell for a little bit cheaper prices, but I don't know when that's going to be yet, so I won't say when it's going to be or anything, but I might just put that in there and just do a little bit lower. Next we have this little zip up hoodie, and this is Barefoot Dreams, and is a size large. It has a hood and full zip, so I grabbed this. Barefoot Dreams, I don't know, sometimes I don't pick it up, but at the bins I decided to pick this up, and this I feel like is not as like not as found as much, because I usually find like the cardigans, so I figured I would try this out, so picked that to try. And then I was excited to find this. I like selling this brand. It is a little career wear dress, like probably knee length, I would say, in a navy blue. And this is M. Lafleur. And this one is a size 8. And I like the sleeve detail. It has like a little twist on it. So yeah, just like a career wear dress. And their dresses have done decent for me in the past. So I was excited to find that. I hope that does pretty well. Next piece is a Victoria's Secret 100% silk little, what do you call these? Like nighties, like slips. This one is cute because it actually has like a little slit in it. So I feel like this could maybe be worn like with a, like, I don't know, some shorts underneath and like kind of as a dress. This one is a large. And it does say date $3.99, so I'm assuming that's $19.99. The tag looks very similar to the recent ones though, but I assume this is vintage. So this blue one, 100% silk. And then I also found this other one, and this one is also 100% silk. This one's a size small though, but this one is a gold label. And I think that's also vintage, but this one's silk. And I like this one because it has like a floral print to it. So I picked both of those up and we'll see how those do. I probably won't list them super high, but just being silk, I feel like those are a little bit more sought after than just the, like most of them nowadays are polyester. So I decided to grab those. And then next we have a pair of leggings. And these look very small. I measured them. They do not have a size, and it looks like they're an extra small, but they're actually base layer leggings. So I pulled these out of the bin, and I saw SB in that little logo, which is Sweaty Betty. So they did have like a rip tag or something that has been taken out, but they are this animal print, leopard print legging, and they actually are still on the website currently. And I forget, they're on sale for like 90 or something. So I listed these at 75, and comps looked pretty decent for like their base layers. So they're supposed to be like a little bit warmer and just something you can wear underneath things, like if you're doing outdoor sports or skiing or snowboarding or whatever. And so yeah, I grabbed these, and there is this little tiny dot right here, which Lululemon also does that for some of their seamless pieces. And I was able to find a pair of these on Poshmark that were a size small, and they actually had 2 little dots right there. So these are an extra small. So picked those up. I was kind of excited to find that. Sweaty Betty doesn't do super well for me. I think it really depends on the piece, because I have had some pieces that do pretty decent, but I think, yeah, it really depends on the piece. And then next, I found this little sports bra, and it is just a black sports bra with a strappy back, and this is from Zia Active, and this is a size large, and this is rubbing off a little bit, but it's a size large, and I think I only listed at like 20, but I just figured these are super lightweight and very easy to photograph and list and stuff. You don't even need to do like measurements or anything, so I did pick this up. And then I think I have another sports bra, and I also found this sports bra, which actually you might have found on camera. I don't remember, but I think I might have. But this is K Deer, and I have sold some of their leggings in the past, and they have done pretty decent for me. That has been a few years now, and I think I did find a tank top not too long ago, like I would say at least a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, but that sold also decently quick. I think it only sold for like under 25, but I wanted to grab this little sports bra. It is reversible, so I did have to measure it and include the measurements. I think it was like an extra small, but yeah, kind of I like this side. It's like a paisley kind of floral print, and then more of a geometric print on this side, but I think this will do decent if that brand still is something that is like sought after. So picked that up. And then next, this, I don't think I've ever picked this brand up to sell. Their items do retail for like a decent amount. A sweatshirt's probably like, I don't know, like 60, 70 or something, but it's Junk Food Originals. And this is an extra large, And this actually had a tag on it from, it was like, it wasn't Marshall's. It was a more like smaller, like store that sells stuff for below retail kind of store. You know, like a TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something, or it was, I think it's more of a similar store to Ross. It was not Ross though. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of it. I already took it off and actually washed this because it just had like estimated retail and then their price. So I did take that off. But so this is new without tags, I believe. But it has some like manufactured distressing throughout, which I thought was a cool look. And then on the front, it says LA. So it is a full zip up. And then on the back, it says Tokyo, London, NYC. So I picked this up, and I think this is unisex. I think I listed it under men's, though, just with the size and everything. But it would be a cute, like, oversized zip-up as well for anyone. But I grabbed this, good condition. Like, I mean, it was new without tags. And I don't know, I thought it was a cool style. I cannot find this exact style, though, anywhere. I did so many like searches on Google and on Poshmark and stuff, and I could not find this exact one. So I just listed it as is. I don't think it's like a sports affiliation or anything, because I do have a lot of like Disney stuff with that brand and like NFL and other sports teams and stuff. But unfortunately, I don't think that one is any of those. And then next, we have another little bra. This is more of a bralette. And it has like some lace trim on it. And this is actually Savage X Fenty, which you can kind of see it is like a spell out. And this one is a size 3X. And here is the little logo. So I grabbed this. It seemed like it was only like new without tag. It does have this little thing on here still, but I decided to grab this since it's a good size. I do have a full like mini short and bralette little outfit new with tag that I found at the bins from Fenty, but it does not, it hasn't sold. It has a decent amount of likes though, so we'll see how this one does. But again, with bras, they're super easy to photograph. They're very lightweight at the bins, and yeah, just easy to photograph, easy to list, and all those things. So I decided to grab it. And then next is this pair of pants. And these are kind of like a lightweight chambray pant. They are a wide leg, and then they have kind of a classic like jean button and zip closure, some pockets. And these, it might look like Free People, but it is actually Young, Fabulous, and Broke. So it just says YFB. And these are a size extra small. And I cannot find the style of these anywhere, so I don't know what they're called or anything. So these have not been listed yet. But I just thought this was a really cute style. I do see Young, Fabulous, and Broke a decent amount at like Marshalls and TJ Maxx, so maybe it was like one of those items. But I just thought the style was really cute, so I did want to grab them and see how they would do. And then next is another Free People item, and this is Free People Beach, size small. And this one is a little jumpsuit again, but it is like a cropped wide leg. And yeah, so I grabbed this. This has a few likes already. It does have a little bit of wear, so I did list it a little bit on the lower side, but I feel like this will still sell. So I did pick that up. And then I have one, I think this is the last Free People item. This is Free People Movement, and these are a size small, and they are just this little pair of like lounge shorts. Here is the Free People Movement logo. So grab these. These were all, I want to say, in the same bin, but I actually went around like twice and found a couple more items later on, so happy to find those. And then next I grabbed this fleece. This is a Snap fleece, so similar to like the Snap tee from Patagonia, but this one is LL Bean. It's a size extra small, and I have done okay with these actually. I think as long as it has like a cool like colored logo, they usually do decent. This one is a little bit smaller, but I thought it was in really good condition and I liked the colorways with it, so I did decide to grab this, and those have done decent for me, so I'm excited to grab it. Next, I was super excited to find these. These are a pair of men's pants, and they are like a kind of like a sweatpant. They are like a stretchy elastic waist pant, and this is the brand Public Rec, which I like selling a lot. And it does have like a drawstring here on the inside. These are a 44-32, so excited to grab these. I do have one other sweatpant listed like this, and they have not sold yet, but all of the pants and shorts that I've had, they have a pair of pants that's like kind of similar to like a Lululemon men's like ABC or commission pant, where they are like super soft and stretchy but kind of look more like a business pant, and those have done really well for me. Those sell super quick. So yeah, we'll see how this one does. I do have another one of this same pant listed, so we'll see. I did list this one a little bit lower just to see if it would move a little bit faster. And then next, I found a pair of jeans in a nice like dark black charcoal wash, and these are the classic straight, and these are actually J. Crew, which it does not actually say it anywhere in here, but I just knew based on this, on what was on the waistband, that was J. Crew. And these are a little bit newer. They're from fall 2022, and also the button here says J. Crew. So yeah, these are the classic straight, size 29. So I think that might be one of the reasons nobody picked these up, because these were still in the bin on my second like go around in the newer bins. But yeah, so those are J. Crew, and they are the newer style jeans. That's how they market them now. And then this is a new to me brand for denim. It's called Still Here, and these are a cropped straight leg, and they have some kind of like corduroy detailing. So like all the belt loops are this fabric, and then there's also the hem is also that fabric. These are a little bit smaller. They're a size 24, and they do have a little SH here on the back for Still Here. But I looked these up, and they retail for over 200. So I listed these actually at 100, and they already have a few likes. So excited to learn a new brand, and it looks like the Real also accepts that brand. So if they eventually don't sell it, I'll probably just send them into there. And then next, we have this little tank top, and this is a athletic brand. This is Beyond Yoga, and just a nice little lightweight tank. This doesn't have a size in it, so I do have to measure it, but I don't know, probably at least a medium. It's a little bit bigger, so there's that piece. And then we have 3 of the same item, which I was very excited to find these. I love selling this brand. Actually, one of these already sold. It's this one, so I will be shipping this out today. But the brand is Rip Skirt, and I absolutely love finding these. They usually sell pretty well for me. This one sold for $18. It was a counter offer of someone who liked it, and then I sent an offer, and then they countered at $18. I went ahead and accepted, so I don't even have to put this item into storage now. So that is pretty nice. I'm just going to ship it out today. And this one's an extra large. And so the brand is Rip Skirt Hawaii, and they have Velcro is like the brand name, so but you know it is Velcro. I think the actual non-brand is hook and loop. But so these are kind of cool. They are a little bit adjustable, and they're just like kind of a wrap skirt with some like Velcro closure on it. And this was actually this was the stuff that messed up that Free People movement onesie. But anyway, this one sold for $18, so happy to move that so quickly, and that will be going out today. And then I also found a black one. Here's this one. This one is also an extra large. And then I have one more, and this one is, I think, a large. Yeah, this one's a large, so fun little printed one. And yeah, like I said, these have done pretty well for me in the past. Usually they actually sell for a little bit more than $18, like 25 or more, but I was just happy to move that so quickly. Oh, and I actually sold one other item from this haul. I will insert a little photo here because I actually already shipped it out, but it was a pair of Lululemon Align leggings, and they were also like, when I went through some older bins, they were in the bin still, and they were size 8, and I had them listed at $50. They were in really nice condition. They were a little bit of an older style. I think they were from either like 2019 or 2018, but they were just in like super nice condition still. So I was very excited with that, and I had listed those at $50. And then it was either that same night or the next morning, someone offered me $42 for them. So that was a very reasonable offer. So I, of course, accepted that and got those shipped out already. And I think they already received them and said that they are good. Oh no, they're still in transit. But, so yeah, those already sold. So that was great. So I'm actually, once I get the skirt shipped out, I'll be in the green for this whole haul. So that's pretty awesome because that sold for $18. And my whole haul was $50 because it was 25 pounds, and the location I go to is $2 a pound. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then a couple items that will be sent into other places. This is a pair of Talbot's pants, and these are new with tag. They retail for $109, on sale for $79.99, size 16, and these are just a little trouser pant. So these will be sent into ThredUp. I'm going to be doing a box to them soon. I think I will do a video about it, but it probably won't be out for a while because I am going to wait until they actually like receive all my items and stuff. So stay tuned for that in the hopefully next couple months, because I don't know how long it will take them to do that. But yeah, look out for that. And then I also grabbed this little scarf. This will be going into the Real, and this is you can kind of see it right there, Oscar de la Renta, and it does not have any like other tags on it, so like no tag to say the fabric or anything, but I'm fairly certain it's silk. It feels like silk, but just this nice little pretty scarf. So that will be going there. So yeah, that is this whole haul. Thank you so much for watching. I'm happy to have a little bit of a bigger haul to show you and some fun items. Hopefully you learned and some new brands. I know I learned a new one with that pair of jeans. They just felt really nice, so I wanted to look them up. And they definitely have a pretty high retail, so we will see how they resell for me. I will have to keep you updated, hopefully, with a what sold or something with them. So yeah, that is this whole haul. Please subscribe if you are not already, and you can hit the little bell notification to be notified whenever I post a new video, which is twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!